Our phones buzz with notifications, each one demanding our immediate attention. It's as if the world is constantly calling out to us, never allowing a moment of peace. Emails pile up in our inboxes, each one adding to the growing list of tasks we need to complete. The pressure to stay on top of everything can be overwhelming. Social media beckons us with endless scrolling, drawing us into a vortex of updates, likes and shares. It's a never-ending cycle that keeps us hooked. The modern world is a whirlwind of information and demands, all vying for our attention. Everywhere we look, there's something new to see, read, or respond to. We're expected to be constantly connected, multitasking our way through the day. Juggling multiple devices and tasks has become the norm, leaving little room for genuine rest. This constant barrage of stimuli creates a sense of urgency and pressure. It's as if we're always racing against the clock, trying to keep up with the relentless pace. We feel like we need to be switched on all the time, ready to respond to the next ping or notification. This perpetual state of alertness can be exhausting. This relentless pace of life can leave us feeling frazzled, overwhelmed, and, yes, even lazy. But is it really laziness, or is it something deeper? But what if this feeling of laziness isn't laziness at all? What if it's our mind's way of signaling that it needs a break, a moment to recharge? What if it's our brain's way of telling us that it's overloaded, that it needs time to process and recover from the constant influx of information? That it simply can't process any more information without a break? Perhaps in this age of endless buzz, the most revolutionary act is to simply pause and breathe. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in our brain's reward system. It acts as a chemical messenger between neurons, influencing various functions such as mood, attention, and motivation. It's released when we experience something pleasurable, like eating a delicious meal or achieving a goal. This release of dopamine reinforces behaviors, making us want to repeat them. In the past, these dopamine hits were more sporadic, tied to natural rewards. Activities like hiking, playing outside, or spending time with loved ones provided these bursts of pleasure. However, the digital age has created a hyper-stimulating environment that triggers dopamine release constantly. Our smartphones, social media, and endless streams of information bombard us with stimuli. Every notification, every like on social media, every bit of new information we consume gives us a little dopamine hit. These small, frequent bursts of pleasure can be addictive. This constant influx of dopamine can lead to what's known as dopamine overload. Our brains are not designed to handle this relentless stimulation. When our brains are constantly flooded with dopamine, they become desensitized to it. This desensitization means that the same activities no longer bring the same level of pleasure. We need more and more stimulation to achieve the same level of reward, leading to a vicious cycle of seeking out ever-increasing levels of stimulation. This can result in feelings of restlessness, anxiety, and even depression as we struggle to find satisfaction in our daily lives. This constant pursuit of dopamine, this need to be constantly on, takes a toll on our mental energy. Our brains, bombarded with information and stimuli, become exhausted. It's like a muscle that's been overworked and is now struggling to function. This exhaustion manifests in different ways. We might feel unmotivated, lethargic, and unable to focus. We might struggle to make decisions or find it difficult to enjoy activities we used to find pleasurable. This state of mental fatigue can make us feel like we're failing, like we're just not trying hard enough. But this isn't a personal failing, it's a natural consequence of living in a world designed to constantly grab our attention and keep us hooked. Section 4 is it's not you, it's the world. It's important to remember that feeling overwhelmed and exhausted in this hyper-stimulating world is not a sign of weakness, it's a natural response to an unnatural environment. Our brains simply weren't designed to cope with this level of constant stimulation. Recognizing this is the first step towards reclaiming your mental energy. It's not about blaming technology or the modern world. It's about understanding how these forces are impacting us and taking steps to protect our mental well-being. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're simply trying to navigate a world that wasn't designed with your mental health in mind. Section 5. Finding your calm in the chaos. So how do we counteract this digital deluge and reclaim our mental energy? In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the constant influx of information and notifications. It starts with consciously creating space for stillness and disconnection. So this means intentionally setting aside moments in your day where you can step away from the digital noise. Schedule tech breaks. Designate specific times throughout the day to disconnect from your devices. These breaks can be as short as 5 minutes or as long as an hour, depending on your needs. Embrace boredom. Allow yourself moments of quiet and boredom. In these moments, resist the urge to reach for your phone or other devices. These moments allow your brain to rest and reset. They provide a much-needed break from the constant stimulation of the digital world. Engage in activities that promote focus. This could be reading, spending time in nature, or pursuing a hobby. These activities help you to be present in the moment and can be incredibly grounding. Remember, self-care is not selfish, it's essential. Taking time for yourself is crucial for maintaining your mental health and overall well-being. By taking care of your mental well-being, you're equipping yourself to better navigate the challenges of the modern world. When you feel centered and calm, you can handle stress more effectively. Unplug, breathe. You're not broken. You are simply in need of a little digital detox. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, you can find your calm in the chaos and lead a more balanced, fulfilling life.